Hey friends! Man, it's been a while, but catch me on my lives. I will be doing those often, hopefully more than what I initially have planned. I'm gonna try to be back at my once a week. Now that the pavilion is done and it's ready for rentals, stay tuned towards the end of the video. I'll go show you, I'll give you a quick tour. But we spent a lot of time doing that and I had to pick and choose, and that's gonna bring in more income than this does. This is like pennies. This is more of a hobby, me showing you guys this, spending the time editing and all that stuff. It doesn't provide much, but I love doing it. So I wanted to give you an update where I'm at. As you can tell, it's not fully finished, just for those reasons. I also wanted to show you, oh my god, I started my seeds and I received some product from a Bootstrap Farmer, and oh my gosh, I love the product. Let me show you. Oh, it's really hot in here. Our temperatures are still, we've reached 90 degrees on our hottest days right now. Our lows at night could be anywhere between 60 and 70 degrees. So it's pretty hot and it's still late summer here. It's not truly fall. But anyways, I was going to try and do an unboxing video, but it was really late at night. But I will insert some clips here so you can see. I picked out 5 trays of the 72 cells and I really love them because there's a lot of air in between each one of the cells. They are super sturdy, they are hard, they are incredible. I love the quality. These are the trays and I've got some seedlings already going. This is what I've had before and what I still have, and they're really only a one-time use because once you push a seedling out, sometimes it gets stuck. This is the end result. This is not great. And these new trays, look how beautiful they are. And they're very sturdy, very hard, only flexible enough to push out your seedling, and I can see me using these for a very, very long time. These are the other trays that I've had, and they're so flimsy. When you have weight in here, these don't hold that great in comparison to these. These are so much stronger. They are sturdy. I've moved these trays after I've watered them, and they are incredible. And the price for them is really great. I'll put a link for them below, so go check them out. Now for this garden, I just finished harvesting our one and only watermelon. It's the one that made it through. It survived the deer. 1 sweet potatoes here. I did keep 3 eggplants, and we do have some to harvest. They're a little dull already, so I think I've already passed my time. And then we have the cherry tomatoes, and I've been harvesting these every day. These are the white currant, one of my favorites. We have our first zinnias. We do have some peppers over there, and this is what the garden looks like so far. Soon we'll have an arbor here. I had to come back and fill this myself because it was much lower than this side. We will have some steps here because it does come up. These beds are just gonna have annuals. I still have a lot of room here to fill them in. And we just started to add some seeds. We have some vincas here in the corners, some marigolds. Over here in the corner, this looks a little messy because we had to stir up some of the mulch to create the area for all of the lettuces. I did get some seedlings to get something started. I needed to see some green. Over here, this hasn't been done, and we're getting a lot of things growing in here. These beds are gonna wait just a little bit longer. The guy who's helping us fill this area, he's out and he should be able to help us next week. But the idea is we're gonna have some arbors there. Hopefully I still have time to put some peas and then they could troll up. But you see how we still have a lot of gaps. And my dog, for some reason, loves digging in here. Look, she even tore this off, which I need to come back and fix. Back here, do you see that? Our first sunflower. Some of the ones in the back, they didn't germinate. I know it was my fault. I wasn't watering as frequent as I should, but look at this. She's been out for a couple days and I love the multiple heads. The squash that was here didn't work out. Some of these things in here didn't work out. I've been so busy and the irrigation wasn't in place 100%. But we've got some things. We've got some marigolds that have made it through, a couple of tomatoes, all of the bush beans. Look what my dog loves to do. For some reason, little Miss Sailor loves to come in here and just walk around. Every 6-foot walkway, because I only have 6 feet in the main entrances, will have a lot of flowering annuals. These look so good. We've got a couple cucumbers back there, some beans, some peas that didn't make it because it's still pretty hot during the day. And look, I've got some of the little zinnias that are starting to bloom. A couple cucumbers there. 2 squashes that have made it through. And I might be getting something if I don't get some bugs here. I've been trying to keep an eye on it, but look, I need to get my hand vacuum and get those out and feed those to the chickens. New soil needs a lot of help, and I have plans to add some things here, but this is how you can tell. These peppers are very pale. They are yellow, but they shouldn't be this white. So they need some help. We got some sweet peppers here. This plant is looking a lot better than what it was. These were looking good, but we lost the habanero there, and look at this one. It's being picked on. We've got some chili piquins. Some bush beans here. I don't know why I put this trellis here. We've got some more beans on this side. Look at my bugs. I've got to figure out where the caterpillars or what's chewing these up. These are supposed to be some small sunflowers. And over here, this isn't looking great. But the African blue basil that I love is blooming now. So I've started to see a lot of beneficials, butterflies for sure. In the next month or so, this is gonna look a lot different. Please stay tuned. I know it doesn't look as great, but I've been so busy that this is what I've had time to do so far. But now that things are done, I will be able to dedicate a lot of my time here. You like my shirt? I used to love that movie when I was a kid. This girl right here. Yep, you. She's causing all the mess in the raised beds. Now that the weather is cooler, I get to spend a lot more time out here than I was before. On the weekends, by the time it was noon, 1 o'clock, I couldn't be out here anymore. So I had to wait until 5, 6 in the evening. So I had a huge gap where I couldn't be out here and working because the sun was just too much. And I'd get a lot of headaches, and that's not ideal because then I couldn't do anything for the rest of the day. But now the weather is great. It's fresh out here right now. I'm just losing daylight, but I think I can work with the time that I have a lot more than before. I'm gonna start working on the root crops, a lot more flowering annuals that I can put out and that are frost tolerant. I did go out and purchase quite a few seedlings, maybe not that many, but some seedlings just to give me some green it's a lot of inspiration to see something growing. A lot of the things that I started from seed, yeah, they didn't survive. They didn't survive my my bad maintenance routine. Let me show you the pavilion. If you follow me on Instagram, you get to see a lot of this in real time. We're really excited about this. It is completely done. We probably have a couple things just to purchase just to get to where we want it to be. This is stage 1. There's obviously going to be more and more added as time permits. This is going to be a place for rental, so if you're interested, let me know. It's for parties, it's for all types of events. I'm going to also utilize it for some gardening events, so stay tuned for those. That's probably going to be next year because I have to finish my garden one thing at a time, right? This is the side view. This is a 40 by 20 open space for tables and chairs. We have 75 chairs and 12 tables for the sitting area. This is the front over here. We have an ice maker, we have the coolers, we have the barbecue pit, we have a TV. We also have a blow-up screen and projector that could be utilized out here. We put all these railroad ties. Man, that was a struggle. I hurt myself a little bit, but this is parking. We've got the volleyball pit in the back. This is what the inside looks like. That is not the cooler. We have 3 large 110 quart coolers that match here. That doesn't belong here. This is one of ours. But the barbecue pit. We have an ice maker. Might have some ice still from yesterday. Yep. All this area is going to be available to use. The fire pit's back there. We have restrooms. They're pretty big restrooms. I think they're 8 by 6. Got a fan up there. We have a changing table. The men's restroom is the same. We spent a lot of time getting that ready. It is available. You guys let me know if you want to rent it. You'll see me because I will come out here and say hi if you want me to. My husband is the one in charge of this area, but you'll still see me. And this is what it looks like from a distance. So all this area is available to rent. I'll place a link below for the contact info. And that's it. I wish I can show you more. I'm going to get better at my videos. The next video is going to be what I'm planning outside. I know I didn't give you details on that, but stay tuned for that. I still have the irrigation video that I haven't posted, so that will be coming pretty soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.